Okay, so now I'm gonna go to Vapi and to go out there and build out the voice AI agent. So, with that said, just to catch you guys up. All right, so we have the voice now, so we're gonna go to Vapi. I don't have an account at Vapi, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go to Vapi to go ahead and create an account. So this is actually Vapi here, and it's asking me if I am a business user or I'm a developer. I would probably consider myself as a business developer. I mean, a business user, developer, a business developer. Business user, so dashboard first versus API first. We're going to go ahead and actually choose dashboard first, and then we're going to go ahead and choose next. The next thing is, what are you using Vapi for? Startup, agency, enterprise, or personal project. I'll just say startup right now. Now, basically from here, we now have all of this cool stuff that I've never seen before. Dead ass, I've never seen this shit before, right? So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go back over to Grok right now, and it's gonna say, okay, log on to Vapi, go to dashboard.vapi.ai and log in. Okay, so I'm here at Vapi right now, dashboard.vapi.ai. Okay, I'm there. And then with that said, click on assistant on the left sidebar and then find the assistant you created, named earlier, and click OK. So I'm going to let it know. I haven't created an agent or assistant yet. What do I do? Because I have just logged on to Vapi for the first time. No problem. Okay, so we're going to go to the left-hand bar. Okay, and it's going to say assistant. Okay, you're going to see create assistant. So let's go ahead and figure this thing out. So back here, I've just created the assistant. Well, there's an assistant there named Riley. I did not create Riley, but it sounds like it's already here. So I'm going to go out there and click on create assistant. And then there is choose a template, assistant name. I'm just going to call the assistant Summer. And I'm going to actually go out there and actually ask Claude. I'm going to take a little screenshot of this again. And I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to ask Claude. All right, should I choose one of the existing templates that they have for me on the screen, or should I just say choose blank template? Oh, you've already done two things right. I forgot. I didn't see the right part. You already done two things without telling me. Without me telling you. You named your summer and you have blank template highlighted in green. Do not choose the pre-run prompts. So let's go through and confirm blank template. And let's go ahead and actually create the assistant. That's this, and one click, and then come back and tell me what screen you land on after you're clicking through. And then boom. Dude, this is the power of AI right now, man. It's freaking insane. So we're just gonna do that, summer, and I'm just gonna go out there and create the assistant. Now this is basically our screen right now, and as you can see, we have summer up here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let it know. Pop this guy in. Okay, so this is the screen that I'm seeing right now. What do you think I should go ahead and do next? Okay, change the AI provider to Claude. Okay, and I can see it's currently using, and there's a lot of shit to go out there and unpack here. I'm getting kind of excited because I'm right now, this is the first time for me too, so we're switching to Claude. So change the provider, drop down where it says OpenAI, select Anthropic from the drop down list. The model drop down says Claude Sonnet 4.5. Okay, got it. So I am going to come back over here. And it says OpenAI EU, and we're going to choose Anthropic. And we're going to choose Anthropic's 4.5. Okay. So that first part, I'm just going to exit out of this because we have two of these windows here. It's confusing me. Okay, so I've chosen that. Okay, and then it says I can see the first message field. Okay, so paste this into the first message field right here. So I'm going to copy this. Okay, done. And then we are going to paste the system prompt. And I can see the system prompt. Inside of the system prompt field, select all the text and delete it. And then paste the entire agent 1 script in there from opening through. Okay, got it. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to ask it. Okay, so I have pretty much done. I've completed step 1. Okay, and selected Anthropic and actually selected Claude Sonnet 4.5 as the model. I've also completed step 2 and updated the first message. Right now, I am currently stuck on step 3, which is pasting the system prompt. I think what I need right now is for you to paste the entire Agent 1 script in there, everything from opening through to the voicemail script and the script notes section. I don't know where it's at in the chat because we have had a lot of back and forth in the chat. If you can pull that up for me, that'd be great. I would need that to be generated onto my screen so I can immediately copy and paste that into the system prompt for Vapi. Because we've been going back and forth for a while right now, so it's just like, okay. So we have this, and then just while it's going in there, I'm going to see what's the next step ahead. So it's going to say save everything. So I am going to go ahead and see, where is there the button to save everything? I don't see it right now, but I think we're going to be okay. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to copy the system prompt real quick. Now, there's a lot of information down here, and it's still generating. No joke, it's still generating down there. So we're just going to wait for a quick second, and then we're just going to add it in. Now, I have added everything here into the system prompt, as you can basically see. Everything here is in the system prompt, and I'm going to go ahead and ask it, what do I do next? So I'm going to ask it. So I've just copied and pasted the system prompt that you have generated in its entirety. What should I go ahead and do next now? Okay, click on the voice tab. So I'm going to click on the voice tab. And you'll see these roles. Auto click on voice. Okay, so I'm going to click on the voice tab. Click on voice. I just clicked on voice. And then you will see a provider drop down. And it'll likely say Vapi, Deepgram by default. And click and select ElevenLabs. So I am a provider. Let's go ahead and I'm going to click on ElevenLabs. Okay. And then I'm going to paste Summer's voice ID manually. So I'm assuming I'm going to say add voice ID manually. Now, I've added the voice, but here's basically the thing. It keeps asking me to save, and I'm going to tell it right now. How do I save all of this information? Because I really can't find the button that's allowing me to save this. Alright, so you need to scroll up. Okay, so I just added the voice ID manually. What do I need to go ahead and do next? What are the remaining steps? Max call duration, okay, 2 minutes. So I think I saw that here. Configure. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna click the Advanced tab at the very top. Okay, Advanced at the Advanced tab at the very top. Okay, and then it's gonna say model, and then it's gonna scroll down and see the max duration. Okay, so max duration, we're at it right now. And you're gonna set it to 240 seconds. I guess we have to toggle it like this. Alright, 270 is not going to kill anybody. Okay, 200, okay, and then assign a phone number to Summer. This gives Summer an actual phone number to call leads out from if you already purchased a number. Okay, so now we just got to build out the GHL workflow. So I'm going to say this. I haven't purchased the phone number yet for Summer. Is there any way I can just preview this before purchasing an actual phone number? Okay, so let's go ahead and actually preview this. And I'm going to want to know. Code test chat talk to assistant. Okay, so we have the talk to assistant there. This opens up the browser base inside. So it uses the microphone, no phone number needed. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and see this. So give me a second. Now, crazy enough is this. So I added in all of that information, and for whatever reason, it didn't save. So the system prompt went blank. the first message went blank. It went back over to OpenAI. So I got to add in all of this information back over here. So this is actually why it's like, and then it went from like 200, it went from like, it was supposed to be 270. Okay, I'm just going to keep it at 314, but I'm going to go out there and actually add all of this information back here again. Assistant speaks first. But just to go ahead and let you know, this technology is not exactly 100% reliable yet, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to paste all of this information in. And then but that's actually why you do all this. So because it doesn't go the way that you want it to, now it's like, you know, you had that repetition of doing it again, right? So I'm going to test it a few more times. But I think what we saw basically right here was, I'm going to test it a few more times, but like, it says talk to assistant. And it says the meeting has ended. So I'm going to go out there and actually get to the point where we're going to troubleshoot this a little bit. Okay, I don't know what's going on because I added in all of the information. I tried to go ahead and preview the agent, but it didn't go through. And then it did actually come back up one more time, but all of the information that I entered in was effectively erased, and it went back to default, and it went back to OpenAI instead of Anthropic. How do we go out there and troubleshoot this? Okay, so now we can fix it. Now, for whatever reason, the ElevenLabs voice ID was not popping up, and I think it largely has to do with the model. Okay, but let's go ahead and actually try it with this one instead, Kina. So.
Hey there, this is Summer calling from techcareers.io. You just booked a consultation with our team, and I wanted to be the first to reach out and personally welcome you. We have been getting an incredible amount of interest in the program right now. Our team is genuinely excited to connect with you. I just have a couple of quick questions before your call so we can make sure our team is fully prepared for you and that your time with us is as valuable as possible. Do you have about 90 seconds?
I'm going to end the call here. We want to go ahead and actually just check out another voice. This is crazy. So let me go ahead and actually go back to ElevenLabs now. Now I wanted the voice Summer, so I'm going to go out there and actually ask ElevenLabs. I also have another suggestion or assumption. Perhaps the ElevenLabs model that we chose isn't the right one, and I actually pulled up in the screenshot the drop down menu. Flash 2.5. Okay, let's try Flash 2.5, and let's just try to add our voice ID again manually and see what happens. Alrighty, champ, so we basically fixed the problem. Apparently, it's all in the custom voice ID. When we go back to ElevenLabs, here is the problem. Like, this one was generated by a prompt. So when I popped in that ID, they don't recognize that ID. And these are templates because it has a check mark on it. It already exists in their ecosystem. So like when I actually pumped in a voice ID that's already there, and I hit talk to assistant.
Hey there, this is Summer calling from techcareers.io. You just booked a consultation with our team.
Boom, now we have it. That's all we got for right now. I'm pretty spent, but like the next part of it is, let me see here. All right, we figured out the part. It works. Now, what are the next steps? I guess as of right now, what we have to go ahead and do is actually just test the call out. But I know that the voice works. I'm pretty spent. But yeah, so I guess we're going to test out the call, and then I'll purchase a phone number and build out the GHL workflow. And there you go, folks. Let's get it.